A soldier of the Noble Alliance. A coalition of kingdoms upholding the ideals of valor and justice across Azeroth. An Alliance expedition sent to explore an uncharted island has recently gone missing. As a bold new recruit, you have joined a rescue mission departing from Stormwind. Find the lost expedition members and bring them home. For the Alliance!
No, do not try to call me on that. Here we go.
Recruit, step
I don't
forward.
understand why I'm
We're
getting the
watching
basic
island.
tutorial. Yes, 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 yes. I know how to do this. Interface. I'm going to need to fix my HUD pretty darn quick because that just floating there is gonna bother the daylights out of me.
We'll find that missing expedition. Keep your guard.
Hello, darling. I'm sorry you have a bad headache.
We have a mission.
It's
to
okay.
accomplish.
I just, a lot of things
Stay
going
focused
on,
and
things I
sharp.
need to focus on. A lot of people asking me far too many questions, and I just want to relax without noise for a little bit.
That's okay. If you want to come back later, you can do that. I'm just being forced to do some weird tutorial on a boat
Good.
that I never had to do in the
Next.
past, so I'm like, where am I? What's going on? I'm used to the old shit where you, or the old stuff where you used to like spawn in at the crash site.
Crash. Oh, you're not doing the new leveling experience?
I don't know what is going on. I'm on a boat in the middle of nowhere.
Ah, that's Exile's Reach,
The
so you're doing the
Alliance
new
leaves
leveling
no one
experience.
Okay, so
Private
this is
Cole
the
will
new
run you
stuff
through
they
the
do.
rest of the journey.
I'm remembering
I
from
need
12
to
years ago
discuss
when
this
you just
storm with
were
the
in the
helmsman.
Draenei crash site, if I'm saying that correctly.
Yeah, you
How
can
do I adjust my HUD? Because it is driving me nuts that
press
my...
the escape bar,
Okay.
and then go to edit mode.
Oh, it won't let me because I'm in a tutorial. That makes more sense.
Yeah, so once you get done with the tutorial, you should be able to keep going. Luckily, they don't overstimulate you. They're just going to teach you how to use your first basic abilities, and then send you on a thing. I don't want to spoil too much for you since it's your first time going through it.
I really don't care about the storyline of World of Warcraft. Like, after playing Dream of Mirror Online and Adventure Tale, Guild Wars 2, and Final Fantasy, I realized that World of Warcraft has zero storyline, and I'm going to get a lot of hate for that in the future. I don't care. It's just like, there is no storyline compared to, what could be there.
I bet we'll save you never run from your
Like,
opponents.
the entirety
Stand
of the
your ground,
storyline was,
fight
oh,
until the
grumble,
end.
grumble, grumble, grumble. Be an
Remember to
ambassador to
always
this
stay
person,
surrendered.
grumble, 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 grumble. Be an ambassador to this person. And they spaced it out over the course of
I'd say
30
you're more than
levels.
ready for whatever we find on that island.
So I'm assuming that you want your very first experience from level 1 to 80 to be organic, right? You don't want anything
Captain,
insane.
we can't weather this storm for long.
Because I have friends that will gladly probably grab you and get you up to 80 in no time by just spam running dungeons through the event. But
I
if you
mean,
just want to do it organically, it's
spam
fine.
running dungeons is how I was planning on doing it. Because I'm sorry, after playing other games and then realizing just how painfully grindy World of Warcraft was with all its billion, gazillion, trizillion, fluffity quests they have. Yeah. I got to the point where I was literally only grinding the
We'll find
quests
that
to get
missing
special
information.
mounts because otherwise I was wanting to screw out my brains if I was not running dungeons. That's how bad the game left me with traumatizing memories and why I haven't come back to it for 12 years.
But you see in the top right, you see that you got the little fancy World of Warcraft symbol when you're done with the cutscene.
Oh, you're actually watching the stream. Okay, cool.
Yeah, well, yeah, if you ask me, like, I don't understand this, I can tab over and help you through anything you need. That's why I'm here, because you want to play World of Warcraft, and I would feel bad setting you in here by yourself, because even though the game, in my opinion, is not that hard, it could be pretty crazy.
Yeah, it's also that I haven't played in 12 years, and that's how long it takes devs and stuff to do crazy things or change things, and then you're like, this is completely different from what I remember. I am so
We have a
confused.
mission to accomplish.
Not the Murlocs. These little bastards
Don't
were
leave
the bane
Murlocs
of
are
my
dangerous in large
existence, to the
numbers.
point where I
Take
liken
back our
them to the
supplies,
Skelks in
but
Guild Wars
avoid
2.
fighting too many of them at
Dog,
once.
please stop trying to curl yourself up in the blankets. Am I still in the tutorial?
Yep.
So, yeah, darn it, I want to
Oh,
fix that. It's bothering me so much.
I will help you real quick. So what it is, the tutorial is going to bring you from level 1 to level 10. You see that icon in the top right that has a WoW symbol?
Well, yeah, I know that. They
The
are
reason,
really expecting people who have never played this or any MMO, aren't they?
yeah, it's supposed to be a streamlined experience, but that little symbol in the top right is the 20th anniversary event going on right now. You get more XP faster, so you'll probably end up leaving the tutorial at level 11 or level 12.
Okay.
The reason why I bring this up is because you likely won't be able to do anything or change anything until you beat the tutorial, and the tutorial will probably take you an hour or so.
An hour? So it'll take me the whole stream to do this?
Probably.
Oh dear me. Well, at least I got the peanut gallery. Is there any way you can add me to team for auto-looting, or am I going cuckoo
You're
thinking that
gonna
that's still a
press
thing?
the escape bar when you're done, of course, and then you're gonna go to options, and then options, I think, in gameplay. I have to watch you do this, like, lagged. I think it's in combat, maybe? Oh, no, it's in controls. Auto-loot controls. It's
Yep,
it's right
I
there.
think I clicked it. There's like a 10-second lag that I was forced to put in there because if I was trying to stream to the minute, it was causing more latency lag than it was to have someone see what I was doing and saying about, what do I want to say, 3 minutes later? Or, okay, I think I just said that backwards. Didn't I just turn auto loot on? Use the Alt key. Okay. I'll try that. Let's see. Oh, apparently I have enough items to turn in. Is there a sprinting key by chance?
No. There are mobility things you do get over time, like, since you're playing a paladin, like freedom, or prayer of freedom, freedom of movement or something, and Crusader's mount. You get those later on, and then you also get mounts at level 10. So as soon as you leave this place, you'll have access to faster movement. And they even made flying earlier.
Seriously, you don't have to get all the way to the max level of 60 or whatever the heck it was? 50?
Nope, I think you can start flying as soon as you hit level 10, 11, or 15. I don't know. I do know that it's like maybe 20. And you also get to experience a new dragon flying.
Are we talking about those clunky little Drake things that used to be here forever ago and people were super hyped about them because they were released right before Pandaria with the Outer Rim stuff?
Don't
No.
worry.
No, dragon raiding is a new flying
You'll find
flying
that
mechanics they
missing
put into the
expedition.
game.
Don't leave your post unattended.
So it's proper dragon.
You three.
You
scout
can
around
actually
and give me
get
sight of the
proper dragons that are customizable
Recruit,
if you do
and I
dragon
will
flight
scout ahead.
content.
Hmm.
To be honest, I would highly recommend that since you weren't around, play Legion. It's my favorite expansion. But you won't get like the full lovely experience because that expansion's already gone, so you don't get the talent points.
Was Legion before or after Pandaria?
After it was
Okay.
so Pandaria after Pandaria's Warlords. After Warlords was Legion. After Legion was BFA. After BFA was Dragonflight. You got a lot to catch up on.
Well, I mean, I did the Cataclysm, the Vanilla, the Lich King, and was all set to do Pandaria because that was the last of the content I had to do, and I was like, I was so burnt out. I was literally only playing World of Warcraft, counting down the days until Guild Wars 2 dropped.
You don't have to if you want to go and play Mists of Pandaria, you can. But as soon as you leave here, they're gonna basically send you over to Chromie, and Chromie's gonna be like, choose where you want to level through, and you can choose any of the expansions to level through.
That's gonna
So
be
you can
helpful.
I would highly recommend against playing anything before Mists of Pandaria because it takes longer and it's harder to do. Sadly.
So they made the leveling expectations easier after Pandaria came out, and people were like, why is it so hard to level?
Exactly, yeah. Like a lot of the old content is very convoluted and difficult for some people.
I mean, it was literally known as Grind Central. I'm not surprised. Alright, I'm gonna put that back at the shift key, because I keep tapping shift with the intention of running. Okay. You guys are being really weird on how fast and how pushy you're giving me my skills. You were not kidding. Okay, let's correct this, because I don't need 4 copies of something on my hotbar. I don't. It's gonna be annoying.
Shift, click, and drag is how you remove stuff.
Thank you.
No problemo. I like it when I know how to do things. Yay!
Like, I was wondering why I was getting duplicates, but, like, it puts it in my hotbar and then tells me to put it in my hotbar, and it's like, why?
You can ignore the telling because it's no longer a part of a quest for you to actually do it. The only reason why it wants you to do it is so you know how to access the spellbook because they changed how the spellbook works and all that stuff.
You say you play healer and you don't like playing anything else, right?
I can do DPS, I will never do tank, but I mostly stick with healer.
When I played World of Warcraft, I experimented with all 3 of them. I found that DPS was, 1, too boring, and you'd have to sit in a queue anywhere from 30 minutes to 2 hours waiting to get your turn.
It's a lot better now, but to do higher end stuff, it will take longer because people gatekeep people that don't have a high item level. It's stupid. I hate it. That's why I do PvP.
That's another one of the reasons why I left, because it was like I was grinding everything out to increase my levels and stuff so I could continue. Like, I would literally be the only tank there, and the group would vote to kick me because my armor rating was 3 points lower than what they decided that it wanted it to be. I never understood armor ratings. I still don't understand armor ratings to this day. I just know that higher is better, and if you're struggling with it, then you probably need to get your armor from either a specific crafter, specific vendor, or something like a specific dungeon. It's an interesting detail. I want to steal the keys and steal the coin, but I can't. Okay, where am I going? Because this lady is starving.
The Quilbor ambushed us. Eat first, Ilaria. You need your strength. The Alliance leaves no one behind. Recruit, Quilbor are far deadlier than Murlocs. You need to be ready for the dangers ahead.
I decided I'll make a Hell Slime Trolley when I make a Worgen. There are no good fire colors for these guys. They're all cold blues, and I guess they were trying to do Celestial. What's not? 3 abilities proven against the captain. Okay.
Basically, you have to duel her, and you use all the abilities that she gave you.
I literally just used Crusader Strike. Can you not be stupid?
A skilled paladin builds up holy power quickly. And good. Keep using Crusader Strike to build up your holy power.
Oh, she's basically having you Crusader Strike her with the shield.
Okay, how does that work?
So you see underneath your character's name, there's those fancy symbols that glow every time you hit her.
I'm trying to, but again, it's poised in a really stupid position.
Well, once you have 3 of those, you can use your shield to smack her upside the head. And that's what she wants you to do. She wants you to do it 3 times, which I think is really dumb that they make you do it more than once because of, cooldowns.
You're ready to face the Quilbor.
Smack her with that shield. Show her who has the waffle fries.
Yes. I'll beat his senses if I have to.
You also have 2 Crusader Strikes on your bars.
Hmm?
Yep, 4 and 1 are the same ability.
It was flashing at me.
You're good.
There we go.
The Alliance leaves no one behind.
Sorry, Nyx, quiet. Quiet. So I couldn't figure out what my old server was. They said there's a 50-50 chance that all of my old characters... Because it looks like I tried getting into it again 9 years ago after leaving it 12 years ago. So I may or may not have the option for it. See what I mean? There's a little bit of a lag, but it forces me to put it in after it already put it in.
Alright, so remember, it's not part of the quest, so when it tells you to put something in your hotbar, you could just ignore it.
I would love to, but the flashing stuff will drive me bonkers.
Ah, then just do it and then remove it, I guess. That's like the best way. So
yeah. As much as I'd love to ignore that stuff, I've had so much of it flashing in so many different places, it's just like, I can't. I have to make it stop or I will strangle something.
So, for your ease of your life, your number 1 key is your basic melee attack. Your number 3 key is your ranged kind of attack. Your number 4 key is your self-heal, and your number 5 key is a stun. Your number 2 is just what you spend your holy power on for right now.
If I accidentally get disconnected audio-wise, it's because the dog keeps trying to lay her head on the cords that are going to my microphone. So if I randomly disconnect or something and you're like, what is that sound? It's because she unplugged me.
What can I do?
No worries at all. I'm just here to keep you company until I can find a hiding Australian and drag him in here kicking and screaming for mercy.
Well, he's said he's only kicking and screaming because
I raised him to overcome
he's doing D&D right now, and it usually ends in like roughly
50 minutes?
Yeah, 15-20 minutes. And I ended up starting the stream a little bit later than I meant to, because I was trying to figure this and a couple other things out. Like, I have 2 different screens on my streaming thing. One of them is a title screen type of thing, and I realized that I couldn't set up the World of Warcraft without being on the main screen, which is what you're seeing now.
Let me do you a bit of help here, Nani. I see you mashing 1 and 2 constantly, so if you move your 3 over to your 2 slot and put your 2 slot in your 3 slot, it might make your life just slightly bit easier.
Yeah, unless I'm doing a specific rotation because I'm doing a healing rotation of keeping people alive, I tend to just mash the 1, 2, and 3 keys because my pinky hovers over the tab key out of years of habit of just.
I can give you my UI if you want after you're out of here.
No, it's
Oh.
fine. But I'm not going to be healing. I'm going to be tanking.
Tanking is the highest skill cap in the entirety of the game. Just want to let you know. It's the hardest thing.
I know. I used to be a paladin and a Blood Death Knight Worgen tank.
It's a lot harder than it was back then, because now you have mythic dungeons. Like Mythic Plus. That stuff. I don't think that stuff was around back then.
Like, we have time to get to those levels, right?
Yeah, you have a ton of time.
Then it won't matter. As long as I have a button, like, that's 4 or 5 for the mock, or the, basically any kind of taunt to get to the mobs, and then 1, 2, and 3 are things that I can just spam to do damage, I'm good.
Until you're, like, really comfortable with the game, I'm probably just gonna stick you to heroics, because heroics are not that bad.
Yeah.
And I can heal you through heroics.
Like, in general, I don't care for hardcore anything, because it's usually just a massive pain in the butt with very low rewards. Like, when I found, like, my last straw with World of Warcraft, even though Guild Wars 2 had dropped, like, I was willing to kind of play with it a little bit more. My last straw ended up being when I did a raid, and then found out you can only do 1 raid every single week. And there was less than a 15% chance of getting 1 of the 5 armor pieces that I needed to do a armor set. Yeah, I noped out as hard as I could. It's like, I just ground my butt off for 3 months to get to max level, to get this fancy bikini armor, and this is what you do to me. This is what you do to me! So I left.
Well, he was right. Now, where's the rest of the expedition?
Mind you, I'd never tried PvP or any of that. I was just dungeon grinding and the quests for the Drake things in the Outer Rim.
That expedition is counting on us.
Necromancy is nothing
Quest.
to technology. I brought along a miniaturized
Okay, let's see if I can fix this.
Automatic 5000. Let's just unshrink it. Whoops, too big. A slight adjustment and there, just right. Give it a try.
Is there a real way to increase the size of the text? Is there?
There is. But what are you trying to increase the size of the text on?
The side stuff that I have to read.
I think it might be in social, maybe? But if it's not there, then you likely will have to wait till you beat the tutorial before it's like, yeah.
Because there's one where it lets you increase the size of the, let's do brown. Oh, is that a floofy?
Yes, that is a floofy. Xenos. Oh, he's muted. He doesn't want to talk to us. We suck.
Aww. That's sad.
I wouldn't go messing around too much with all of the options.
Oh, that's
Unless
texture, sorry. I'm just trying to make it so I can actually read what the quest wants me to do.
Use a Scoutomatic 5000 to scout the area. I know what quest you're on. You see on your minimap, you see a
Yay!
little...
I did click something correctly. It got bigger.
Holy crap. God, that's like, everything is so claustrophobic. You're gonna go over to the thing off to your right. You can see on your minimap that little circle tells you the general area, and the yellow dot tells you where it is, actually.
Oy. Yeah, I'm getting rid of being able to see enemies.
That should go away after you do the quest. It's not usually that crazy.
Okay, I was like, what? Oh, there it is. Okay.
Come in. It seems the Scoutomatic 5000's camera.
Oh
is
god, your
quite
character.
It's like, this is giving me a wedgie, doctor.
Why does anyone need to be up there?
Why is this giving... Doctor! I don't want a wedgie, Mr. Lindy!
And if you don't care about what they're talking about, you can just right-click the giant box where they're talking from, and it'll get rid of it. If you don't want to. You don't need to press the X. You can just right-click in the general area, and it'll get rid of it. Yeah, it's on my UI that I use, I have that in the top left, so I don't have to deal with it ever again.
And raise the dragon from the dead.
Did they freaking revive the dragon that was murdered in Cataclysm?
Down upon you.
Deathwing? No.
Oh, then what dragon are they reviving?
Crush them.
I don't know. Listen to the story.
We have other rituals to oversee. Savor the final moments of your life.
They're bringing a dragon back from the dead? How are we going to deal with that?
We have to stop the sacrifice. But it would take an army to get through all of the undead.
Or science. The resizer can enlarge one of the nearby boars so it can
Or
trample all of
science.
those monsters flat.
We don't have any other choice. My son's life is on the line.
Oh, it's her son that's been kidnapped?
There's no problem that
Yep.
engineering can't
Okay, so
solve.
maybe they got a little bit better at doing storyline after I
Giant
left.
boar coming up.
A little bit better.
Let's just
A little bit better.
the resizer.
Oh, it looks like there's another...
Okay, can I not click on you?
We have a mission to accomplish.
I want to click off. There
Press
we
the
go.
escape key.
Resizer tested on wandering boars.
So you're-
Resizer? Oh, the thing
you-
I'm wearing.
Yeah, and you see you got a little button right next to the quest. You're gonna click on that when you're targeting a wandering boar.
So that's where this mechanic came from.
Turn this stuff. Okay.
I have been trying to remember for the life of...
That
Oops.
won't do it all. Here, try again.
I've been trying to remember forever what game I played that had me click on the actual icon over here. Apparently it was World of Warcraft, because it was one of the mechanics I actually liked.
Eureka! A giant boar!
Okay, nope. Nope. No, just no. No, thank you.
We'll find that missing expedition. Don't leave your post unattended. We'll deal with the army. The rest of you, push forward.
Aw, he did mute himself. This is just so wrong in some... Oh dear.
Order the boar to trample. It's the only way to take down the larger ones.
Mother, I knew you'd save us.
Ooh, I got a message. Who said what's it? Dock-a-boodle.
Yeah.
Who said what's it? I heard a bing.
Terrible scientist only made one giant boar. from Mr. Witch. The one who could speak but isn't.
Oh. Why are you not speaking, darling?
Bing. I don't know what that means. That's a dead internet browser.
Hmm?
He said Bing, which is a dead internet browser.
Oh, there we go. Well, Bing is also... Safari is the one from iOS, like Mac. Like, Chrome is the main one that's safe because of Google. So why are we asking about Mac, Bing, and Safari?
I don't know. This has nothing to do with the question we
Something's
asked
happening
him.
to the board. Hang on, recruit.
Oh, right. I heard
We've dealt
the,
with the undead. Now let's finish off
I
that
have my
necromancer
stream
and
set up
save
so that
my
it makes
son.
an itty bitty noise
We have to rescue my friends.
each time someone messages me, so that I can try to look over at my phone, or if I'm on my big computer playing a game that my laptop won't handle, I can look at my laptop and see who said what. So it goes bing every time someone sends a message. Do you hear that in the stream or not really?
If you're talking to me,
Good
I
riddance.
have
Let's go check on
the
Henry.
thing
Mother,
muted so I don't hear myself multiple
I'm
times.
sorry.
Ah,
I
true.
tried to
That's
fight the
definitely
ogres,
helpful.
but they were too strong.
Henry, always remember that you are more than
So
your
why aren't you
mistakes.
talking, Xenos? I'm trying
Now,
to do
Private
things and I have a
Garrick,
terrible
I
headache,
want a
and Naughty
full
needs another
situation report.
companion that
Oh,
isn't.
nom nom, cheese and Vegemite. Jaffle? Waffle? What's a
Cheese and
jaffle?
Vegemite.
You're a true
Joffle.
hero.
I don't know. You can talk and eat at the same time. I've seen you do it.
For a tank, does it? I can't remember. Does it matter if I use a hammer, cudgel, or a sword as a tank? I can't remember.
Right now, it literally does not matter.
Be careful. Yes, Mother.
They both do the
Captain
same
Garrick.
thing. It'll only start mattering once you hit max
The
level.
ogres are using necromancy to raise a dragon from the dead. They need sacrifices like us to fuel their magic. They're about to start a
His
ritual.
eye is bugging me.
It's already begun.
One of
They're
his
going to
eyes
use the
is
life
either
force they gathered
damaged
to
or
reanimate the
glitching.
dragon.
Then we need to move quickly. Recruit Private Garrick. The Alliance never gives
Oh,
up hope.
back when I
even in the
used to
face
do
of
it,
disaster.
you
We'll
weren't
put a
able to
stop to
tank
these
or
rituals
heal
before the
unless
ogres
you
can
had
complete
specific weapons added
Let's
to
go.
you. Like, you had the shield, obviously, but you had to, like, I always had a mace and a shield as a healer, because those were the two weapons that worked the best for healers. That's what I remember. Yes. Now I get rid of it. You are such an annoying, flashy thing, even though I turned off tutorials. Really?
Together, we'll see our way through this.
Any item purchased from Quartermaster, any item sold to Quartermaster. Okay.
So when you get to max level, like the biggest stat, there's the two biggest stats for tank are health and armor. You get all that from your gear already organically. When you hit max level,
See you later.
we will start looking at secondary stats, things like mastery, haste, and you shouldn't care about that until you hit that point. If you're planning on leveling through just dungeons, you can just do what you can until you hit that point.
Backpack is the inventory, right?
What? You press B. I said B.
Yay! I can use it now. I just couldn't remember, because most games call it inventory, but for some reason this game called it a backpack.
Ogres and necromancy.
Yeah, you bound it to E and not B.
Because I like E.
Well, now you can't strafe right.
I hate strafing. I have never used strafing, and I will never ever use strafing.
I always use strafing.
But you're a
done
strafe
heretical.
monger. Ghost Paladin? Am I gonna have to take these quests as well to get out of the tutorial area eventually, or are they just extras?
What'd you say?
So I have one quest that says speak with the ghost paladin. I can see it on my map. And then the other thing is there are 2 other hey take me quest givers, and I'm not sure if this is part of the tutorial to where I have to take all the quests eventually, or if I can ignore them.
You need to take all of them. So so Blizzard has done a nice thing where if it is that icon right there, you need to take it. That is main storyline quest. If it has just an exclamation point without the little special shield, it's a side quest and you can ignore it if you felt like it.
Okay, that's different.
Yeah, it was very nice of them to change how it worked, because like they had in Legion they introduced the red question marks. Or sorry,
I
like the
remember that,
dark
yeah.
orange. Yeah, that was important quest. But they changed it to have this type of style, so it's a lot easier for people to identify that this is an important quest and you need to do them.
I'm starting to understand why you said this tutorial would take about an hour.
Yep, your levels actually you should be getting close to the end by just your level. But I think it's this area you need to do a thing in an ogre place, and then you're done.
Let's see, meet near the Harpy Roost. 5 trapped expedition members rescued from cocoons. Okay, never mind. I was trying to be safe, but that's okay. Okay. Just smack it. Okay. When games do shit like this, I appreciate said details. Trying to admire the skulls on the walls. It's so bizarre that they never updated their graphics type. I mean, I guess it means that it's easier on the player base because it's an open world type and that's not always friendly to computers or anything that plays, but... Am I rambling?
No, as I told you a bit before, I'm also busy doing something, and this is one of the things where I cannot do 2 things at once doing.
Oh, that's fine. If I do get boring and ramble too much, feel free to tell me to be quiet.
In your own stream, I don't think so.
I literally forgot I was streaming for a minute as I'm glancing over watching myself stream. Oh, goodness me, oh my. Oh dee, oh die. Ooh, right. Might as well build up reputation, because that's a thing that you need later. Even though I thought it was stupid in the past, I learned it bite me in the butt. It might be weird, but I kind of want to grab the way that these spiders are drawn and turn them into a back scratcher. Like, if you could pick it up and it would be the size of my hand, turn it into a plastic spider and you get the best freaking scratch ever. Is kill stealing still a thing in this game? Because I know it was a really big problem that I have not had to deal with in any game ever since. Because most games were like, we don't like kill stealing being a problem.
The term is called tagging, if it's not tagged under, that means that if you won't get credit for the kill is when like when you're targeting them, you see where it's red. That would be gray, and if it's gray, that means that somebody else has the aggro. But usually, if you're in the same faction as the other person, you can always tag even if they're at low health.
Okay,
It's only when it's like a horde player hits something and then you hit it, and if it's gray, then it means you won't get credit for the kill.
Okay, so they used to have it to where it didn't matter. As long as you were not in the same party, it would not count toward your quest, it would not count toward your drops. It was a pain in the...
You saved my life.
But backside
No need
duty?
to return the favor.
Yeah.
Hop on. Elune, please shield us from harm.
What is that moon? Oh, it must be a night elf thingy.
Out of the way, little spiders.
I am very, very stiff right now. I kind of feel like I got frozen in Animanti and just having to have this plastic mannequin on her back.
We cannot stop to help them. By the light, you're alive!
You did a good job.
Beat up that guy. He's sus.
Those spiders were victims too. They just lost their home.
Yeah. Well,
I think he's
guess
going to
it could feel
explode.
that way.
Oh, he's gone.
You should have known better than to say that to a druid.
Ah, you were just telling me how much you hate spiders.
The light shines on all creatures. That does not mean I have to like them.
Yay, auto run still works if I click the mouse button. Okay, I see what you mean.
Poor creatures.
Oops.
What'd you do?
I almost walked into a giant boulder. Because I'm smart that way.
It seems the Harpies are holding one of your people captive.
That's Merity, our mage. We have to rescue her. Watch out for ogres.
So basically, I'm the only one who's
Stay away
smart
from
enough
dark
and
magic.
strong enough to try and save everybody in this group. While they just stand around saying, "Please help him. Please help her." I mean, I know it's game mechanic, but it still makes me laugh when the player is the one that's literally doing everything while there's 10 other supposedly competent folks doing nothing.
I think they have it so that somebody they're all doing something, like you know how the druid came in and helped you.
That was not a druid. That was another player.
That was well, who did you ride on the back of?
The woman I was sent in to rescue.
Oh, I was not paying attention. You forgot the other quest.
I'm still working on it. I'm going one at a time.
It's best to pick them all up at once, because usually quests next to each other will be in the same area, so you don't have to go running back and forth to do another quest in the same area.
Yeah. And that's mostly what I'm doing. Whereas, oops, I just realized I've got to plug my phone in if I don't want it to die while I'm monitoring my...
Do you see that icon on your map? Two of those icons?
What?
So that icon right there, the one on your mini-map, top right,
The
that one in
star
front of
or
you,
the chest?
yeah. I'm gonna explain both of them. The chest is a special chest you can loot for items, and the star is a rare enemy that you can kill for items. They're
Okay.
kind of the same thing, so make sure you do both of them. Basically, they're both gonna give you gear.
Okay. I had figured out the, I had figured out the chest one because I've opened a couple of them while you were doing other things. But the star one, I was wondering what that was about. Oh, it's the big fat ogre taskmaster that's wandering around.
Me gonna bring you to boss. Boss, counting on me.
Alright, so I'm supposed to find 10 or kill 10 harpies and find the ghost paladin, which I'm guessing is probably somewhere at the very end.
You've unlocked area looting.
Hmm?
You've unlocked area looting, which I don't know why they make you wait to do, but it'll be nice, because now it'll loot every corpse around, instead of just one corpse at a time.
You want to know what makes me sad?
Sure.
Remember how I mentioned I used to play a game called Dream of Mirror online and only played World of Warcraft while waiting for Guild Wars 2 to drop? What happened is Dream of Mirror Online died because there were not enough players because they didn't market it properly. And they gave away a lot of stuff for free instead of making people buy it with real money, so they could not support their own servers.
Sad.
And they actually brought it back 4 years later when a different company purchased it.
Hero. Watch out for ogres. Be careful out there.
And I forgot
Let's deal with
to...
those harpies. I just hope Merity is okay.
She will be. Come on.
I forgot to grab his quests, because I didn't realize he had multiple quests. That's something I'm going to have to learn. Anyway, they brought it back after a while, and then I found out the hard way that the reason Domo died is because people would, like, sit in a group of 6. They would have, like, 2 DPSs, a healer, the tank, the person pulling monsters to the group, and the person playing music to heal the MP. And you would just sit there for hours upon hours, talking, joking, doing whatever, while you're, killing things. And it was a forced group endeavor, to where if you wanted to get any levels done properly, you had to be in a group. And then, last year, I started reading a bit, and it turned out that, I guess one of the reasons that it died is because people were, changing their view in the early 2010s, and switching from doing games where they had to cooperate with people and do stuff together, to, hey, you can do soloing and do it your own way, and have to interact with other players bare minimum. And that's why we have games the way that we do now. Which makes me sad. Zini, are you still nibbling?
Nope.
He speaks!
He
I
speaketh.
desire the sweet release of death.
Don't we all, Xenos? Don't we all?
Yay.
Okay, your job being a pain again?
When isn't it being a pain?
Oh, that's right, you came from, D&D. Any funny D&D story today?
Nope.
Aw, just a regular boring old session.
Technically session got cancelled.
Then what have you been doing all day?
I went out to go get some sunlight. And touch girls.
There's grass in Australia?
You touched sunlight.
I know, right?
You, Mr. Pale,
Yeah.
I will die if I go out in that heat right now, in the middle of Australian summer.
I'm here to help.
Yes.
Went out and touched grass.
I went out and I touched grass.
Please tell me that the touching grass was mandatory because you had to do maintenance on your land.
Nope.
He can just be outside if he
No.
wants to.
Yeah.
No,
I'm breaking her. She can't comprehend that I willingly go outside.
You voluntarily going outside
We can beat it if we fight
in
together.
your state of constant overheat in the middle
Yes.
of an Australian summer, which is equal to an American Southwest summer,
Uh-huh.
Yes?
Hey, Xenos.
Yep.
Guess who's playing World of Warcraft now?
I saw.
And guess who else is going to be playing World of Warcraft now?
You are.
I am playing World of Warcraft, but there's still a lot of levels to go before she's even close to my level. Which means that you need to join.
Come on, let's get out
Haha, no.
Haha, yes.
I can't remember. Do they Do they scale down characters to allow you to level in dungeons, or was that just a temporary thing that was done?
You can always level in dungeons.
Okay, because like I vaguely remembered being able to go backwards in a dungeon that was like 10 levels lower than me, getting 0 experience, but at least still being able to run it.
Every single kill will give you XP, every single boss will give you XP, and if you queue random time walking, you will get XP for completing the dungeon, usually quite a bit.
Get back to camp and deliver the good news.
The reason why, Xenos, is so Naughty can have something to level with. The only reason why I can't do it is because I already have certain characters I am leveling and plans for all those characters, and I don't want to make another character to add to that plan because I don't have the gold for that.
Then I have to get on WoW.
Yeah, then you would have to get on WoW. And wouldn't that be fun?
Right?
Because then you would have somebody that isn't me, who doesn't like PvE content, to play PvE content with.
I just remembered something.
What?
I have to go on Tekfugi and get the doc. I have to.
You have to get the doc mask?
Yes.
Are you okay? Blink twice if the demons are taking over again.
So blink rapidly as I'm possessed. Got it.
You're a weirdo.
Says the weirdo.
Okay, so I did put the doc mask on there. I just forgot to put it on OBS, and that must be rectified immediately.
And dang. Yes, Xenos. Join Naughty.
Oh my god,
how would I be antisocial?
You can still be antisocial. The great thing about World of Warcraft is it's an always online video game like Guild Wars, so you can get on and off it whenever you darn well please.
That anti-socialism.
You can be antisocial, it's fine. There's the reason why they made group finders is so you could be antisocial.
Nah.
But now you have Naughty, and you can play with Naughty. And then me when you guys get up to a higher level. Hey, I tried Guild Wars for you.
Yes.
So you should try WoW for me. You haven't even tried it.
I never told you to buy Guild Wars either.
No, you didn't. I already had it pretty much set up, but you technically don't need to buy WoW. You just need to spend like on a sub. Or on the better part, you don't even need to pay anything. You just play for free up to level 20. And then leave Naughty all alone afterwards, like a meanie.
Hell yeah. That's not something you need to cheer about. And...
Yay! The three of us are now clustered in a corner. It makes me happy. As soon as I said that, you two go silent. What? I did not break it. I didn't do it.
I told you, I'm busy. I can't do two things at once.
The light
it's not female.
Your time of need.
What?
Men can't multitask.
Okay, speak with the ghost paladin. I did. I spoke as to her. Okay.
Divine Shield will protect you against the Altar's dark magic.
I'm guessing I'm only talking to a ghost paladin because I am a paladin.
No, it's a ghost paladin for everybody.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. I'm not 100% sure. All of my characters that I want are already leveled past this point, and there's no way to go back. Run, Naughty, run!
How dare you not know everything about, a couple of decade-old MMO? How dare you not know everything?
That's right. It's past 20. It's almost 30 years old now, isn't it? When was it released? Floofy, you look it up. You've got space for...
Well, Naughty, since World of Warcraft is having... Since World of Warcraft is having its 20th anniversary, I would assume it's at least 20 years old.
Oh, so it is 20 years old.
2004. It's had its 20th anniversary.
There's a side quest, Naughty. Go grab it. No, the side quest. Grab the side quest.
I just want to get out of here.
Do the side quest. Do all the quests.
Now get some rest.
Why?
It's good for you. It's so you get closer to hitting max level. The more you skip out on, the longer it's going to take you, and it's going to get even worse when you do dungeons, because it's going to be the same dungeons over and over and over again. This is your only chance.
I don't mind doing dungeons that are repetitive, darling. I don't mind doing the same dungeon 20 flippin' times. Because I can just do it on autopilot while I'm watching a TV show.
Get on
Netflix.
Xenos. Get on Xenos.
Get on what?
Get on WoW.
I'm sorry, I don't have it downloaded.
Download it.
Nope.
Download it.
Oh, here's.
Do it.
Better way to say this. Floofy, darling. What kind of bribery would it take to entice you to download World of Warcraft, to do it with me just long enough to get to a level to where we can all three do stuff with Doc, or just so that I can be handed off to Doc?
The ritual. Keep your guard up. Lives depend on us.
There is no amount of bribery? There is no amount of bribery.
Not even one. If you feel a strange tingle, that means the illusion is working.
All right, recruit.
But no, this is like out of
Batman.
all. Wait, what?
Doc, I think you're gonna have to just be okay with the fact that I'm doing it with you. I will catch up probably in a few days because of the way that I run dungeons incessantly, and then we'll be good to go.
I wanted to blame you.
I'm already a nerd. I don't need to be a bigger nerd.
Are you seeing you'd rather me uninstall World of Warcraft so you can play with Xenos only and not with me?
I would be glad to play with both of you, but I really want to play with Xenos.
See, does that sound like he doesn't want to play with me if you're not involved? Because now I'm
for some reason he likes me, and I still haven't figured out why.
I like Xenos. I like you too, Naughty. I really do. It's just when I've played games, especially in the time where I've had a very bad time, Xenos has always been there. And this is like one of the games I've been asking him to play for how many years, 2?
I don't know.
I mean, I'm here and willing to try the game with you, so maybe wait and see and find out if I'm good enough to play it with you.
Oh, you're completely good enough to play it with me, Naughty. There is no skill level required to play with me. I have already said I don't mind playing with the both of you. I just would also like Xenos alongside us.
What's happening? just no. Not happening.
It will happen. Just you wait.
Nah.
It will. Cause you did say maybe last night.
Yeah, but that was last night. This is today, and I'm saying no again.
Oh God!
Yeah, who knows what you'll do tomorrow? You having fun with the quest line?
I don't know if she's laughing at our little banter or if she's laughing at something in WoW. I'm pretty sure she's laughing at our little banter because, dear lord, can it be taken out of context?
No! I am not dancing to anything you said.
Oh, you're dancing ogre in chains. Got it.
did I say?
We'll see our way through this.
Did I say dancing when I meant to
Focus
say
on
laughing?
documented ward stones.
Yeah,
Find
Yeah.
them so we can free the captain.
What's on your mind?
that poor Draenei.
I'll try my best to help.
I am traumatized properly now. Alright, so I have to
Pick up 3
kill
quests.
the ogre's catapults and find some stones.
Yep. This is the third and final area. After this is the dungeon you will have to do. The only time you'll ever get to run that dungeon, which I find very sad.
You actually like a dungeon to where you would play it more than once?
Kind of. I just think it's kind of sad that they made a dungeon that you can technically only ever run once. I think you can run it multiple times, but after you get past a certain level, it no longer is relevant, and I don't think they have it in the time-locking rotation.
I trusted you with the Warcraft 3 reforged, and you failed it horribly. Now you're doing Warcraft 1 and 2?
Mm-hmm.
Guys, fix the one you already failed first before trying to release more.
Yeah. I found a ward stone. Wait, so World of Warcraft is trying what now?
It's not WoW, it's Blizzard. They're trying to re-release the old games and make you pay more money for them.
Old games as in
Warcraft 1 and
1.
2.
Yes.
They're giving it a touch-up. Now, they made so many promises with Warcraft 3, and they failed and actively made the game worse.
And when you say Warcraft, you're not talking about World of Warcraft?
No, we're talking about the initial game that World of Warcraft is based on.
Why would they bother with that?
Because, honestly, it is a good game. Or it used to be, when it used to work.
What made it fail and stop working?
They gave it a new coat of paint, ripped out old systems that didn't need to be ripped out, and actively... How's this?
Well, basically, they destroyed the stuff that worked, left the stuff that didn't work, and made a mess of it.
Yes. All the while, they force you to update to the new one so you can no longer play the old one. So there is zero chance to go back and play the version that actually worked.
Is this why people call Blizzard a money-grubbing enterprise?
Yes.
They've been doing that for the last 10 years.
Makes sense. Is he fixing it or breaking it? Make up your mind, Ogre.
Keep sacrifice. You know, stop it.
Because of course ogres can't speak properly.
Me speak too soon.
Okay, so the chest is not in here. It's somewhere behind here. There it is.
Boss say you too late.
These ogres are really bad fighters if they're this big and I'm kicking their butt by standing in front of them. Oh, I missed 2 of the catapult. How did I miss 2 catapults? Did I almost called it a catapult, like it's a caterpillar.
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 Oh.
Catapult?
Naughty, press your 7 key.
Oh, that's my heal key. Got it.
Yeah, so you have 2 holy word abilities now. You have the shield and you have 7, which is Word of Glory. When you press that, it'll heal you. Your number 3 button is a stun that has a long cooldown, so you might want to put that on another key. And you
I put it there on
Word of
purpose
Glory
so I
there.
wouldn't accidentally keep bumping a key that I wasn't using.
You might want to put your number 4 key there then. That's your AoE, it does damage. And it has a shorter cooldown.
I thought it meant it goes down on an AoE and then doesn't come back up. I was thinking it was one of those AoEs that lasts a little bit and that I shouldn't be like spamming it.
I would spam it
Okay.
because it doesn't take any mana to do. World of Warcraft has become a much less intensive mana game. The only class in the game that focuses on mana is healers. Everyone else either has a unique resource or they don't care about resources at all. So you can spam concentration. Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah. Your resource is holy words. As you can see, those 5 little things, that's your resource that you need to keep an eye on.
When I left and was playing healer and tank alternatively, because I would play healer to learn what the dungeon was, and then I would go back and I would tank it. I used to loathe having to monitor my mana because people would be bitching at me to heal them, and I'm like, I'm out of mana because you didn't listen and stay near the tank, and now we've got more than we can handle. Because I was playing in the era where all the druids were thinking, oh, I can queue as a healer and then run around as a DPS, or I'm a DPS druid, I can run around like a tank and ignore everything and make everything worse for everyone else. Like, that's the era I was playing in. Basically, if there was a druid on the team, you knew you were fucked for that dungeon.
I mean, druids are still the same today.
They're still that bad?
I mean, I wouldn't call them bad. They can healer druids, tank druids, DPS druids can all do each other's job pretty well.
What's this? Oh, Dungeon Finder. Cool.
Yep, it's now time for you to do that dungeon I was talking about.
Let's move.
It didn't really
I'll draw the
specify
enemy's
if I'm the
attacks.
tank,
The
the
rest of you
DPS,
focus
or
on
anything
taking
in this
them
one, does it?
You queued as a DPS, so you're a DPS.
Oh.
When you have the group finder, there will be 3 icons. One will be healer icon, one will be DPS icon, one will be tank icon. You select which one you queue as. All I will say is, be prepared for people to be mean to you as a new tank.
Oh,
Also,
yeah.
look, you're playing with someone.
People are total jerks no matter what happens in World of Warcraft. If you're a tank that's, like, just barely the right level to join a dungeon or whatever, like, if you're barely the right level to join something and you're a healer or a tank, people chew you up and eat you out, like, at least from my experiences in the past, people would chew you up and spit you out, and then they were mad if you didn't stick around and were barely getting any experience at the end because you were grinding out those last few percentages to get to the next group of dungeons that you could run.
Well, people will usually be pretty chill if you tell them that you're new, but,
Seriously? Back when I played it, you said the word new, everyone kicked you out of the team immediately. Like, you never low-key told anyone you were new.
People are pretty chill, especially on Moonguard, but also there's a lot of weirdos on Moonguard. Besides the fact, it shouldn't be as bad as it was before. You should be enjoying more of a mainstream experience. I would recommend at the start you do DPS just to get your buttons down.
Oh yeah.
Because level 1 DPS is the exact same as level 1 tank. There's no difference. Once you get to like level 30, then things start becoming different, and that's when you care more.
Yeah. And I have no problem learning stuff the slow way by doing DPS. It's just, my guard is going to be up so high. It's like, people say they have their guard up and they've got like that silly little stance where they've got their fists up where they're saying, come at me, bro, come at me, bro. No, my guard is up to the point where I am fully in SWAT team plate metal armor, and you cannot see me over the shield that is bigger than my body with a little plexiglass window in it.
Look at that, you nearly hit a 2-hour stream.
Oh, really? Cool.
Hour 45, almost.
I mean, you're talking with me, so it's making it easier. What are you distracted with, Foofy?
Recruit, you lead the attack. I'll charge in after you.
He was looking at the Blizzard store, and now he's on Usnoob, sending me random stuff every now and then.
I haven't sent you anything random since the Harry Potter Americans.
That's why I said every now and then.
That was like, what, an hour ago?
Every now and then.
Yeah, sorry, 58 minutes ago.
Oh, I'm not actually playing with players. This is the NPC as the tank and her son as the healer.
Mm-hmm. And Theric is also a DPS. He is a player. That's a player. The Worgen, who died.
Oh,
I
that's why I
have a
haven't.
sudden craving for...
Oh, right. Okay, now I see them. What is that? Okay.
Hi, baby. Yes, you were very soft, and I love you, and I want to pet you until your little head falls off. Come here. Come here. Right here. Yep, well. Yep, well. Right there, kitten. You being bad? Are you mooching stuff off the floor? Really?
Oh,
No
some
time
mace.
to waste. We've got Gorgoth cornered.
Well, it says I picked up a mace, but I didn't get it, so I'm guessing because my backpack was full, it instantly destroyed itself or whatever. Oh. Oh, I see. It's weird that it doesn't open all the bags. I don't know why I'd be sneezy today.
There's Gorgroth, and the dragon he's trying to reanimate.
Puny vermin, you will not stop the ritual. Not after all we have
Do
done.
Worgen keep dying, or are they a thief? I think
They're a rogue. They're a rogue.
Dude, aren't you supposed to be attacking him from behind in his booty?
For the Alliance!
I probably should have missed that whenever it was. I like that twist. It's so rare where killing the villain ends up completing the ritual, because it's like either I kill you and my ritual's completed, or you kill me and the ritual's completed.
Don't give up! We can still win!
Your dance will nourish me.
Aren't you even able to attack it now? Nope. That's gonna potentially be a problem.
Uh-oh. You're gonna get blasted.
I'm behind her. How can I get... It said to dodge her blast by staying behind her. That was odd. I wasn't sure what I was doing in that situation.
We've done it! The ogres and their dragon have been defeated, and the storm is cleared. Recruit, speak to me when you're ready to leave the Citadel. We need to find a way back to Stormwind.
Oh, please tell me Stormwind is still not ever-lagging goodness.
Oh, you're on Moonguard, so it's gonna be a nightmare. It's not too bad right now because it's late at night, but in the daytime it's gonna suck.
Then I guess it's good that I got here right then, and I can run away afterwards.
We can't rest until we stop the ritual. Don't leave your excellent work, Recruit. Hop on a griffin and fly home to Stormwind.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I already left the dungeon.
What are you doing?
It told me to click on myself and leave the party, but I think I already left it, so... Alliance Griffin. Road back to Stormwind. Oh, okay, I see. It took me a minute to find the tiny sparkles.
Yep, you see that griffin right there? Yeah, you just gotta run up to it, give it a little clicky click, and it'll take you to hell. I mean, Stormwind.
The rest of those ogres are running for the hills. They never stood a chance.
So basically, our ship crashed, and in the tiny window that our ship did not arrive on time, they sent out their griffin forces. Is that what I am understanding here?
Yeah, I think the chick that you've been with, the guard, the chick with the shield, the tank, I think she's an important person to the Alliance.
Oh, airship. So that's what we're going to. So they were sending the airship to follow the ship. Okay. I wonder if it would be canon to say that she dropped or sent a bird message. Be like, I found the bird in the cage. We're going to tell them we didn't go too well.
Oh no, that quest. I guess it'll never be done.
That's fine. It took me 2 hours to get through this stuff anyway.
Not too long, considering.
And now I can get in and out of Stormwind before I lag up the fuck.
You have to go through Stormwind to do a couple things. Luckily, it shouldn't be that bad.
Good save.
Again, at least I'm doing it at night, so it's not a problem. And then I can pick a different city that's not populated to let my character hang out.
Convene in Stormwind on matters of trade and
Because
diplomacy.
even 12 years ago, Stormwind would make me lag so hard it was painful. It would take me 30 minutes to get out of the city when I was less than 2 blocks away from the gate.
Fleeing a distant
you should be
world
fine for right now, because you have to go to Chromie and pick up where you're going to be leveling, and then you can leave. If you leave right away, you're not going to be able to level.
Among steadfast
of course, you might not be
and
doing...
you said start with Pandaria, if I can.
Start with Pandaria if you want to. That is what you have missed. But if you want to go for any expansion, my favorite is Legion.
For the Alliance!
Good to see you, Recruit. Best of luck to you.
But yeah, if you aren't subscribed,
Feel free to
you should be
decide
fine
to
until
stay
level
and
20.
report to King Ray.
Yeah.
I'll send word once we have our next mission.
Welcome to Stormwind City.
It has drastically changed. I don't remember it being like this with these statues here. I remember there being like a big burnt wall right there and a door that you had to run straight through to get in and out. Like, you didn't have to go around it. Like, the dragon head was still hanging on the wall, but I don't remember it being over there. I mean, it could have been so long that I'm mixing it up with other stuff or other games, but I definitely don't remember it being this way.
You are. What you are realizing is the damage that Cataclysm did? Because you
Yes.
did bring Cataclysm. So that stuff's all been repaired. Like the Park District, you remember that got destroyed? It's back now.
Okay, so when I played in Cataclysm, everything was a wreck, and this is after everything's been rebuilt. Okay.
Yep.
Ask a guard for directions to the stable master in the old town.
Need help?
Flight master?
Looking for a guard? So what do they ask you?
Directions to the stable master in Old Town.
You need something?
There's no stable master on here. They messed up. Oh, never mind.
Quest.
It just says quest.
Yeah, Quest Stable Master.
Because I was not reading quest.
They're sending you to get your mount.
Well, yeah. Wait, what? Awesome.
Yeah, they're sending you directly where you would usually get your very first basic mounts.
Why are you saying I'm sleeping when I'm clearly not sleeping? Still can't edit it. Jeez! I have to look in here.
Hey there.
Yes, Zero, I love you. You are so sweet. He's sitting next to me just meowing his head off. Yes, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I stopped petting you for more than 2 seconds.
Not good enough. You should know better.
Okay, so those are level 19. I'm not high enough yet. I have to give them props in the fact that it's an actual shop for cheese, and they legitimately sell cheese. I have not seen that in any of the other games I play. This shows bottles. I bet they sell potions. Yes, they do! Okay, the nerd is tickled. My nerd fancy is being tickled. I used to have that! I'm sad. I'm so sad I lost my characters, because there were 3 or 4 different mounts that I had on them that were purchasable only. And, oh, is this the new Dragonoid characters?
Yep, Drakthir, I assume.
I may have messed up by making a Draenei.
You can't make them until you have a subscription and Dragonflight purchased.
Well, clearly. The only reason I do have them is because I bought the expansion that they come in.
Oh, so you actually do have them?
No, the Draenei. I had to buy the expansion back in the day to be able to play them.
I think they're now mainstream. You're trying to get the Old Town. You're going to the Flight Master.
Shush.
So you can't get the Old Town. So basically what you want to do is you want to press M. And you're going to follow your map.
I am following my map. I just thought that I could walk that way because it was a wall.
You're going to go down here. You're going to find a tunnel. You're going to go right through the tunnel. And then you're going to go across a bridge into the brownish orange area. And then you're going to take a right, and you're going to go all the way up to where the barracks is. Back in the day, that's where you would get PvP gear.
Okay, I really like the models for these Dragonoids.
A lot of people don't.
They don't?
Yeah, because they wanted Draconids, and they got Femboy Dragons instead.
So they wanted something hunchy like the Worgans?
Yeah, they wanted something that felt cool to play, not Femboys. What people would have preferred is 2 different model types for them instead of just slim and slender femboy dragons, you could be like a big bulky guy or something soft and slender.
And I'm the kind of person that goes anti-bulky all the time. Like, it's games
I
like World of Warcraft that make it to where I hate the human race in video games, is because of games like World of Warcraft. It's bulky.
You went by the stable master.
Did I pass it?
Yeah, she's in the area of stables where you see all the horses. She'll also have stable master underneath her name.
Oh!
And
I didn't even see it.
I just watched you walk right by her.
Sheesh. Stable hand.
So you're looking for Lindy
There it is.
Springstock.
The green is so hard to read.
See you around.
Hmm.
You need something?
Okay, so I bought the pet leash. What am I missing?
Read the quest. It says talks to Lindsay Springlock.
Hold on.
Wow, you still can't do edit mode. When do you unlock that? I do not know. Like, all of my characters are at a high level, so I don't know when you would. Maybe you need to have a subscription to do it? I would hope not.
Probably.
That would.
I'm kind of wondering if I'm gonna have to do the colorblind option because it is really difficult to see the colors. Of the names. Like, I really don't like these being green because I cannot see past them. Like, I don't know if you could tell, but I'm struggling to, see the names of these people. Like, can you see that name right there? Because I can't. I can't, and I know it's a little delayed, but you'll see it in a minute.
Karen, stable master? Yeah, I can read that perfectly fine.
Maybe, Lindy. Where's Lindy? That's Karen, the stable master. Because if I have it on anything that's white, I can't see it. I have to literally move it to where there's something dark behind it.
Give me a sec.
Okay, where is Lindy Springstock? None of the people here are Lindy Springstock, so she must be somewhere else. Oh, it's making me go all the way back to the front. That's why I can't find it. A little awkward. So I apparently did not see the fact that I had to talk to someone named Lindy.
I think they wanted you to go to the stable master to get a mount, or you had to talk to Lindy, then they would send you there. I don't know.
Yeah, apparently, it's not showing up on my map, my mini map at all, that I was supposed to talk to Lindy before I went into the stable master.
Who knows where she is? We shall see. You see that shield with 3 dots underneath for campaign? Just click on that
Yes,
and it'll
I
bring
know.
you.
I'm literally saying they
I'm
were
telling
not
you to.
clear because it's not on the mini map.
No. I'm trying to get you to click on it. There you go.
Remember, there's like a 10-second delay. So take what I say with a grain of salt. But I am getting a little sour because a lot of the mounts that I used to have were because I pre-ordered or got stuff at certain points.
You should still have them.
Wouldn't they be like a count per I don't know. Because like it Blizzard recognized my account name, but it was like we
Is
don't have
this
any of your characters anymore.
is this the same account that those characters were on?
It should be, it's the only one I've ever had.
So that you should still have them if you had the mounts. There's Lindy, she's on the bike.
Oh, he.
Oh, he. Oh yeah, it's the guy that did the boars.
So I did all that walking for nothing.
Hey, look, our peers.
But no, I actually really like the way the dragons look, because the Worgans are already beefy and hunched over. And a key complaint I've read in a lot of threads about character design is people don't like that if it's a big beefy type of character, it has to be hunched over. And when I did a poll on Reddit saying, hey, what would you want to see or not see in a non-human character? They're like, just don't make it a hunched over annoying thing. So the fact that these are walking up straight, slender because that's aerodynamic dragons, makes me very happy, and it makes me sad that most players in World of Warcraft do not like that.
I would prefer they would have given us 2 separate body types to choose from. That's my own take on it.
Like, just one beefier than the other. That would make sense.
Just to give people some variety, because I can understand certain people wanting to play like a giant, beefy, cool-looking, badass horned monster. People want to look cool. They don't want to look like a twink.
True, but at the same time, as I'm looking at them, I can see that they're a reflection of existing body models. So that was probably done that way so that they didn't have to specialty code every single existing piece of armor into the Dragonoid more than they already had to with the wings.
But yet they made Cold Tyrion.
Cold Tyrion?
The fat humans. Which is an entirely separate body type.
Good day to you.
Hey! We're here again!
See you around.
You're gonna talk to the guy with the quest to turn the quest in.
That's why he was having a pending look on him.
See you around.
Look at that, they just gave you a flying mount. Remember when you had to pay a bunch of money to get that?
Yep, and have a crap ton of influence.
And be at the right level.
Let's visit a trainer to learn about specializing your skill set.
Oh, this is profession stuff. So yeah, they're literally... Oh, no, this is specializations. This is gonna be fun.
So I have to go talk to someone in here.
Mm-hmm. You're gonna look for the paladin trainer.
Well, it is 11 o'clock, so before I delve into this crap, I'm gonna end the stream.
Yay, freedom.
Alright, so I'm gonna exit the game. And throw that on the menu because it has been a much longer stream than I was expecting it to be. Oh, not 11. It was 11 in the game and not here.
Whee!
So yeah, that's the schedule. It's meant for Grand Canyon time. What time is it for you right now, Dockaboo?
10 p.m.
It's 10 here. Okay, so right now I'm on Mountain Standard Time because it's the winter, and then I'll be Pacific Coast time in the summer. Bye-bye!